Your News, presented by Brian Richardson.
Hello, welcome to Your News. Here is the top story.
An explosion of colour, music and dance for our Cultural Awareness Day. The Irish Centre was once again packed to the rafters for this year's event, and the crowds were not disappointed. Skyfallers got everyone in the carnival mood when they kicked off the day, and the dance floor quickly filled up. Next was the parade, when groups showed off their fabulous costumes that they had made before everyone was invited to take part in a spot of limbo dancing. Philip and David calmed things down over the lunch period on organ and guitar, and then Dramarama picked up the beat again with their stunning Cinco de Mayo performance. Colleen and Alan gave us an impromptu dance performance, and Sarah sang Rolling Down the River with backing dancers Heather and Zoe. Just when we thought things couldn't get any better, JCD Dance blew us away with their fabulous routines. The Skyfallers had everyone on the dance floor again when they closed the show for what was our best Cultural Awareness Day yet.
Here is the news across the city.
And in your news, the folk at Wetherby wanted to pay respects to the soldiers, so on the 100th anniversary of Armistice Day they went along to the memorial parade. Also in Wetherby, when they were talking about Christmas, Claire and Andrew said that gifts are also important to poorly children. They proposed collecting toys and gifts to give to the Martin House Children's Hospice. They drew a fantastic poster asking people to help them by donating. As you can see from the photograph, they were given plenty of things, and they took all the goodies to the hospice in time for Christmas. We've received lots of photographs from people whilst they've been on their holidays to some lovely places, including Slovenia, Venice, Lanzarote, Blackpool and Bridlington. We also get sent lots of photographs of people celebrating their birthdays. Here's one of Sarah, who had a fabulous birthday party at Woodnook. And congratulations to everyone who's had a birthday or a special celebration recently. People who go to Headingley Heart Community Base have enjoyed making photo collages, and congratulations to Julie, who co-chaired at the People's Parliament. Ginger Cats and the Skyfallers performed at the Better Action for Families AGM. Skyfallers have also played at Beat It Night in Halifax, Cafe Leap's Christmas Fair and Yamson, whilst also searching for a new drummer in December. They had their annual Christmas Jam and award ceremony at Wharf Chambers. It was a great night, but also a sad farewell to the brilliant drummer Josh. He has been with the band for 4 years. Skyfallers were delighted to welcome the new talent of Maisie, who came through the auditions, and wanted to say a huge thank you to Susie Robertson, who has been standing in on bass guitar and vocals. Customers have enjoyed working with Bright Sparks Theatre Arts Company again. This ended with a fabulous performance of Jack and the Beanstalk at Stage at Leeds University for family and friends. The show was followed by awards being given out, and well done to everyone involved. Throughout the year, artists from Pyramid of Arts have been working with people across our day services. Everyone involved has been busy making props and working hard at rehearsals in their area. Finally, the day of the show arrived, and the groups from all 3 areas finally came together at Potter Newton, where for the first time they saw each other's work. It was a joy to watch the live performance of music, movement and art, and we are delighted to hear that Pyramid of Arts have made a successful bid for funding so that this fabulous work can continue. There was a day with the stars at Armley Mills. As part of their Moving On project, ArtLink West Yorkshire has been bringing together people from Bramley Day Service and pupils from Bramley Park Academy. They all enjoyed going to the movies to see themselves on the big screen at this beautiful cinema.
And in other news,
our final smoothie bike event of the year was at Cottingley's Apple Day, and we were happy to be invited to talk to the Learning Disability Partnership Board about our approach to being active. We explained that there are lots of opportunities to get involved in sporting activities across Aspire. We also said not everyone wants to do sports, but that we have lots of other ways for people to be active, such as dancing, walking and drama. Andy has been making his mark. He went to the launch of the Cultural Cohesion Mark in Leeds, which Aspire is supporting. Justina, who works at Joseph Court Supported Living Service, recently completed the Memory Walk at Temple Newsham. She raised a fantastic sum of £662 for the Alzheimer's Society. Well done to her. Also well done to John Barr, who has completed his Positive Behaviour Support Coaching Certificate. Hillside Community Base raised £170 for Oggle's Hedgehog Rescue with their annual zombie walk for Halloween. Day services in the West and the South had very popular fancy dress Halloween parties, as did some of our supported living services. Do you recognise the spooky folk from Endercliff's supported living service who went along to the Leap the Bridges Halloween Club Night? Following hot on the heels of Halloween, West Day services had their action-packed Mega Fun Day and invited older people who go to the Armley Helping Hand service. There was plenty to do, with games of bingo, quizzes, raffles and lots of prizes and giveaways. Steph and her husband Mark went to Liverpool Football Club Disabled Supporters Association Christmas dinner. Every year the club asks a special guest to come along, and this year it was Mo Salah. You can see that Mo is pretty delighted to meet Steph. In fact, he posted this photograph on his Instagram account and has had over 2 million likes. Thank you to Leeds 18 branch of GMB, who kindly awarded £150 from their members' fund to Rothwell Day Service. The service is going to use the money to buy some indoor games and relaxing beanbag seats. And now for some sad news. We are sad to report the deaths of Debbie Parkin, Sarah Loy, Ronnie Lindley, Wendy Heaps and Frank Battersby, who we have supported over the years. They were all much loved and will be missed by all those whose lives they've touched. Our deepest condolences go out to their families and friends. Have you visited any of our cafes yet? We have 3 now: the White House Cafe at Otley Shevin, Middleton Park Cafe at the Visitors Centre and the Becklin Centre Cafe. They all provide work experience for some of the people we support. But since taking over the Becklin Centre Cafe, Aspire is also running a catering service, which has proven very popular. We are launching a new website for the cafes very soon, so that people can see where the cafes are, check opening times and view their menus. The website will also make it easier for people to see the catering packages we offer and make an inquiry about ordering our catering. Diary dates. The 9th of January, the Interactive Cafe is running at Bramley Day Service every Wednesday from 10 till 12 until the 13th of February. 29th of January, Skyfallers will be playing live at Leeds Kirkgate Market from 11:30 to 2:30. Carers information sessions. This session was run for family carers in the south of Leeds before Christmas, and these sessions are aimed at family carers from the west and the east of the city. They will take place on the 22nd of February at Westfield and the 10th of March at the Vinery, with carers, leads and care managers from 10:30 until noon. Please call 0113 378 1919 to book places. 14th of February, Valentine's Day. 15th of March, Red Nose Day. 2nd of April, World Autism Awareness Day. And the dates for the Leap the Bridge Club Nights. 24th of January, 21st of February and the 21st of March, all at Prism from 7 till 10. We wish all the best to Maureen Askham, Peter Boys, Tracy Keeley, Steve Jones, Jenny Hawkins, Jane Evans and Karen Hurst upon their retirements. Peter and Steve each had careers spanning almost 40 years supporting people with a learning disability across Leeds, and we wish them both a long, healthy and happy retirement. The Big Thank You campaign is running in Leeds this winter and is a partnership between the city's NHS, council and community voluntary organisations. It's an opportunity for us all to say thanks to our winter heroes, those who help us stay well and keep the city going throughout the winter months. It's also a way to become a winter hero ourselves by sharing any easy to adopt tips on how to help others and reduce the strain on services. Example, getting a flu jab or looking out for a neighbour. Anyone can get involved, sending their thank you message or sharing winter tips by recording a video message or writing a few words and sending these to www.bigthankyouleeds.co.uk or directly on Twitter using hashtag BigThanksLeeds. And finally, some of our staff and people they support at Morley Community Base are featured in a new video for the Leeds Cancer Programme. Darren Mead and his colleagues from the Community Cancer Awareness Service have been attending many staff and customer meetings across Aspire to raise awareness of cancer screening and prevention. It is one of these information sessions that was filmed and included in their video. The number of Christmas fairs and coffee mornings across our service ran into double figures this year. We held our first joint event with Richmond Hill and Elderly Action, which raised £360 for charity. The money was split between Yorkshire Cat Rescue and Hope Pastures. Very fittingly for the time of year, Hope Pastures invited customers to adopt a donkey, and they chose one called Coco. The Leap the Bridge Christmas Ball is a glamorous affair, and everyone from our supported living services in Wetherby certainly did Aspire proud. People were supported to attend the Lord Mayor's Carol service, and Audbury Close invited everyone to join them for a fair and Christmas carol sing-along which raised money for multiple sclerosis. A first for this year was a Christmas service held at the magnificent St Bartholomew's Church in Armley. Father Michael Wood welcomed all, and people we support told the Christmas story through readings. There was also some very hearty carol singing accompanied by the magnificent Schulz organ. And members of Armley Helping Hands and pupils from the local primary school also came along to the service. Congratulations to all the people whose designs were shortlisted for the Christmas card competition. Pat from Orby Lane's supported living service was the overall winner with this lovely design. Christmas activities this year included visiting pantos, decorating gingerbread and painting Christmas plates. There were Christmas dinners and parties galore, with plenty of Christmas jumpers on display. The party at Rothwell Day Service in particular went with a swing thanks to the Christmas songs performed by their guests, the fabulous Churitones. Don't forget to tell us about your good news stories so we can let everyone know about them. Please send them to Carol Benson at newsletter@aspirecbs.org.uk. The next issue of our newsletter will be out in April 2019.
Thank you for watching your news.